Social physics makes some startling discoveries that shake current economic theories and assumptions. And it works with real data, not averages. Pentland explains, much of the language I use in the book draws from economics, but rather than study how economic agents work and how economies function, social physics seeks to understand how the flow of ideas turns into behaviors and action. Social physics is about how human behavior is driven by the exchange of ideas, how people cooperate to discover, select, and learn strategies and coordinate their actions, rather than how markets are driven by the exchange of money. Rationality, as a term is used by economists, means that we know what we want and act to get it. But I think, says Pentland, that my research shows that both people's desires and their decisions about how to act are often, and perhaps typically, dominated by social network effects. Our ability to survive and prosper is due to social learning and social influence at least as much as it is due to individual rationality. Social physics provides a new practical method that specifies how to create social incentives that establish cooperative behaviors. Because the social sciences, including economics, have had to work with such impoverished data, it has been difficult for scientists to understand the process of change. The field of economics has been dominated by the analysis of equilibrium states. Think about society as a network of individual interactions rather than as markets or classes. Social physics views of cities is different from the classical models of class and specialization in that it focuses on the idea flows rather than static divisions in society. Social tie, density, and the idea flow offer simple, generative links among human interaction patterns and mobility patterns and the characteristics of urban economies without the need to appeal to hierarchy, specialization, or similar social constructs. This is not to scare anyone, but we cannot ignore Pentland's warning when he says, communities are made of social ties, and without the constraint of social pressure provided by social ties, capitalism can become predatory. Here are a couple of quotes from The Cybernetic State. Economics now becomes the science of life-supporting exchanges. Social physics, it seems, would support that same idea. The other quote says, the stability assumption of markets has now been overthrown by the evidence of rapid and sometimes catastrophic change. The assumption of perfect competition suffers the same fate. I guess many investors would have liked to have considered these insights before the 2008 market crash.